Pistols joined for Meow. We were able to get this one started. And as you can see, I'm going to break the overhead very quickly. And you'll see immediately, snipers off spawn. It's a rare thing to see in Gears these days, Alex, but Canals, of course, was always known for that sniper off spawn from that vantage point of your bridge.
Yeah, that's it. You can see right now, guess who's got that sniper? Yeah. Verdict versus Static. Static has got a job and a half in front of him, hasn't he? Trying to put Verdict in the bin. We'll see if he does manage it. We do see... Yeah, that's it, isn't it? We do see Swarm picking up those grenades, but Beanzy has managed to find himself that torque bow off the bat. And now still 5v5 situation. Chrissy does have that flag as well with the extra power weapon in hand. Dvile look to have opened strong here. But they are getting pushed back a little bit. You can see them all on that bridge, and those grenades, we all know, don't we, from many years of playing Canals. Grenades, they are the tool to use when you need to push this bridge.
Yep, Ultimate Edition, of course, and then Gears 1, we saw this strategy being employed by teams as far back as then. 2006, of course, Gears 1 release. Verdict is the man with the snipe. Statics has taken a sniper to the middle bridge. You kind of expect this setup from both teams here. Typically, one player on the COG side would be sitting on the water stairs. Statics on that end of the middle bridge angle onto high side. Here come the nades being thrown, though, as they look to make plays to the swarm side as Chrissy, or Beanzy rather, is taken out. Chrissy still with flag, and they're forced to pull all the way back. Verdict lit up with Lancer fire, but is going to stay alive. And now, what a headshot that was. Statics will get taken out. Here comes an up A from Verdict as he finds 2 kills. And as the dust settles, 1v2, Skillsy running around the flank. The pistol says no. Elimination comes on through. And that lit up very quickly, did that round as the Swarm pull off the successful push onto the enemy's bridge.
It really did. And you know what? There was opportunity there for Dvile to push down that low side. And that, for me, is a little bit worrying that they didn't see that opportunity, because they had Verdict on the snipe. Snipe can keep the other snipe's headshot down, right? So he can't ping off on his team as easy when they're trying to do that rotation. And you've got the torque bow as well in hand to stop the push down the bridge behind you. So there's a good delay and push strategy there that you could have put forward that they didn't really see, they didn't really figure out. So maybe in future rounds we'll see that, but it's all about this round now, isn't it? And we can see kills are coming in here. Meow doing very, very well. Find themselves in a 5v3 situation. Beanzy going to go down as well. Areefs just fall. Should be all right, though, behind that sandbag of pistols. Even though a little bit red is going to go for that revive now. Another body check coming through. Knife comes through here on Lorkside. Lorkside stuck between 3. Verdict finds a headshot, but it's going to be a little bit too late, in my opinion. Is now in a 1v4 situation. I managed to take the situation last week, Toby, in Gridiron, but in a competitive game, in a scrim, it's way more difficult, isn't it? And you are going to see that shutdown come in. Very, very well played there by Team Meow. Pistols, 8-1 already.
Wow. 2 rounds. And he's had that much of an impact. Well done, Pistols. As he was clearly, and yeah, as you can see, first spawn for his team. The first man onto the middle bridge. Many would argue that's map control, that slash junction, and that can kind of dictate how your team positions around the map. And let's see, with the flag down bottom in the Boltok, he yet again is able to fly straight onto middle bridge. And this is a thing, actually, the COG side here, Dvile, they've not been aggressive on the low side or the high side, so they've essentially allowed free control pistols to pick up the kill, pick up control rather. Beanzy does find Rusty though, as they're looking for the retake down low, and the torque bow pickup now in the hands of Beanzy. Lorkside coming back as well. This is a lovely retake.
Oh no!
Building from COG. Oh no! Lorkside finding Skillsy, the bouncing. Is it going to help Pistols for long as he's taken down 3v1 with 1 player to go? Come up from the flank.
Oh, he's done it!
Unfortunately for the COG, Verdict, or Statics rather, is able to bring this back to a 1v1 scenario. Remember, Statics still has that snipe control. Lorkside with flag. This is a...
So close.
Running in a straight line. Statics with snipe in hand isn't going to let the flag run away from him that easily. 1v1. Who's going to take it?
It's mental, isn't it? If you're Lorkside, I'd be running in this situation. I'd be like, don't worry about it, don't headshot me. And you got to get out of there, but Statics going to push up. Had no points before the start of this round, and maybe coming up clutch with a 1v3 situation here. Looking for the headshot. Already got 2. Did take out that torque bow, did take out the flag carrier. Now looking for the headshot on the roll. Does just whiff it ever so slightly. Lorkside, 30 seconds he has to live now. And I think if you're Statics, this is the right play. He's got to make sure he's defending that hill. The last thing you want here is to let 1 point turn into 2 points. Lorkside, he's in the advantageous situation here, and I think Statics is doing the right thing. His team probably telling him right now, don't worry about fighting this. Just make sure he doesn't get the touchdown, because against a sniper, it's so difficult. A body check and a couple of pistols will put you down. Orc side, you can see he's playing on that bridge way back on his own side. The teams, they're both happy for this to go to a possession victory for DVL. And I think that's the right choice for both of them. You don't want to force too much if you are Meow and get yourself in a 4-2 situation. They've now got an extra round to play with. If they lose one more 2 points, does not matter. They're still ahead. And on the side, you know, of DVL, you're getting yourself on the board here. You're getting yourself that 1 point. That's a step in the right direction.
Yep, couldn't agree more. Both players really respectful of their opponent in front of them and just choosing to sit back and just allow the round to play out and the 1 point to go on through. Again, let's follow Pistols into this next round as he is straight away first on middle bridge. No one's challenging him. The high side push isn't as quick, of course.
I can tell you exactly why that is.
Stuck, yeah. Oh, he's going to get naded. Just about. He will get naded out. Skillsy will fall. 5v4 scenario. Rusty with the flag in hand. And the Cogs again at a disadvantage.
Looking for the... Oh, that's a good shot. Another good shot by Verdict coming out. Gets a body check on Areefs as well, but Chrissy misplay there is going to end up in a bad situation now. We do see Verdict in a 1v3 just get taken down in the end. Verdict getting the headshot. Getting headshot, rather. Will fall 6v1, but they were in such a good position there. They had the headshot kill. They had the down, but it was Chrissy who went around the bag and tried to get the kill and rolled out into no man's land. Gets taken out. His team are in a bad spot after that. Fair play here to Meow. They're the first team really to put DVL on the back foot. DVL now forced to, you know, make a few mistakes. I want to go back quickly, Toby, just to something you mentioned about Pistols getting on this mid bridge. He's getting there so quick because the first spawn on the side, you know, on the side of DVL is Verdict, and Verdict was picking up that sniper. This time around, they've swapped it up. You can see Verdict actually went down bottom to try and get that torpo. Gets taken out by Rusty in a 1v1 down there. Now, once again, they're in a 4v5 situation. I would like to see DVL get Verdict up onto that bridge. Stop Pistols getting full control of those grenades, because they're so easy to make plays with on this map. It's so tight. Very easy to, you know, to find picks here. But you do have a push from DVL now on this mid-bridge.
I like this. From the Swarm side, they're backing off the junction. They don't want to get pinched in that junction area. Of course, Cog taking middle bridge control is huge, allowing the rest of the team to come on through from high side and take up position in DVL's connector. And as you see, sniper in hand of Lork side now as both teams try to set up. It's on the onus is on the Cog to once again make the offensive.
Yep.
And with sniper in hand, Lork side is just looking for just one headshot. Statics is aiming as well.
He's got to hit it, hasn't he? Oh, he's missed it.
Yeah.
I was going to say, he's got to hit it. He only had one shot left, and now advantage here on the side of DVL as they do find that down on pistol skills. He's finding the cleanup here, but you can see the swarm push now coming on the low side here. Areefs finds the kill on Beanzy and on Chrissy, sorry. And now you can see they are escorting that flag towards the touchdown zone. They're chasing them down. A 3 versus 2 situation here as they all run. And this is perfect here from Team Meow. They are going to get that touchdown locked in. And that, my friend, was a good play on Gridiron. They realized they had the opportunity. They realized there was no snipe left on the map. And they made a beeline straight for that touchdown, that end zone.
I couldn't help chuckle there for a moment as Lork side, we were literally on his camera the whole time from high side. He was on a wild goose chase through the entire length of canals to try and catch up there. But really, Gridiron was on show in full force. One player trying to chase 3. You'll never see it happen until you come across Gridiron. Boy, oh boy. 8-1 now as DVL backs against the wall. Verdict picking up the snipe again.
Back on the snipe, yeah.
The first spawn doesn't need to go for the snipe anymore, like in Yui and Gears 1, because you can just pick it up and cover on Gears 5, and I guess that's something DVL have forgotten here.
Yeah, I think the problem they've got, I mean, it's a good down there, isn't it? And now maybe looking for the headshot, just missed that one. I think the problem that they've got, Toby, is that they didn't realize that with their, you know, their front spawn coming into this, or, you know, in the lobby. That's a good shot by Rusty there. And what they've got is a situation where their best sniper, Cog is capturing here, by the way. We are going to see a round. Oh, a touchdown. I was about to say touchdown coming in here. Statics doing his best, trying to clutch up. Good shot coming in. Another touchdown opportunity coming in, and Chrissy does secure it. What I was saying, sorry, about the sniper is that their best sniper in Verdict on that front spawn, they've got a decision to make, right? They either use their front spawn to take map control and try and take those grenades or that torque bow. But in doing that, you lose your best sniper on the map. You know, you can't go back to it, right? Or you give him that snipe, but then lose map control and lose that middle priority. And it's a tough decision, isn't it? That's why you would put one of those back two spawns, you know, on that sniper. On Gears 5 specifically, you would at least.
And first spawn is huge on Canals on Gears 5, I have to say it from experience. Due to the strength of the weapons and the speed of movement, it really does matter as much as ever. As we're into the second half now. Skillsy picking up one. Beanzy trading it down. Let's follow Areefs here as he's chasing one player. Skillsy, as he's trying to pull off the 1v2. Pistols will fall. Areefs will outstrafe him though. As it stands, 4v2 scenario, and the KOTH side are flying down low side to go for that touchdown. They find statics on the way. Big plays have to be made by Areefs now. He's coming out of the corner, finds one.
The play.
Needs a second in the smoke. It is doable. Look side does find one. But no, the clutch cannot come on through as that shut down last moment. 5-8 as you hear through gasping for air. You don't see that often, do you? Clutches on the end zone from the opposition.
It's the play, man. It's the play. You see DVL coming in, they throw the smokes down thinking, oh, he's potentially on the bridge or hiding out. But what the smokes do is it gives cover to Meow. It gives cover to Areefs, who then has the opportunity in that smoke to make the plays because no one has eyes on him and they can't see it. In a 3v1 situation, you want the the field to be clear because there's no way he's killing all three people if you set up properly. Keep the vision clear. Lancers out. Stand back a bit. Make sure your touchdown comes in easy. So you should be playing that. In the end, Areefs makes a fantastic play. Not quite enough, but fantastic nonetheless. And now a good click coming in again from Areefs. Who's going to get those incendiaries as well for his reward. And now 5v2 situation here for Team Meow. Chrissy once again finding another kill, trying to even the odds here a little bit. Just throw that smoke grenade up, but the incendiary's going to come out. Does miss on that one. Chrissy does miss on the second one as well. He's trying to get himself back out here as Beanzy gets the kill on the flag now. Does get another down here, looking for Neka. There's the roll coming in, and Beanzy's found 3, but behind him is Areefs. So now a 1v1 situation. Chrissy versus Areefs. Areefs is 15-4 and now forcing that play once again. Lancers out. Who has the best Lancer? That's the question. It is going to be Areefs coming up clutch once again for his team.
These rounds are mental, Alex. It is so hard to keep up with them as a caster at moments that you really are just at the edge of your seat trying to keep up with how fast these two teams are playing. The strategies they're employing, they're just throwing themselves at their opponents on high side and low. And then it somehow nail-bitingly comes to a 2v2 at the end almost. Then to a 1v1, a battle of Lancers. It is literally anyone's game when those rounds start coming to a conclusion. Let's hop on board with Areefs again as he's hiding out on low side this time round. Beanzy opens things up with the kill on Rusty. Areefs trying to run away with a flag, but that's not going to be an easy job to see through. As Verdict is now picking up the flag. No sniper in hand.
Yep. I mean, I think they made the right decision. He's not been playing well with it. And, you know, for all the praise that we gave him on Asylum, Canals has definitely not been Verdict's map at this point. And you can see Lockside, that second sniper, getting subbed into that role. Coming up now has got, you know, big boost to follow, to be honest with you, hasn't he? But doing all right so far. He's had a couple of clutch kills. I mean, maybe as it slows down, Toby, we can have a quick look at the scoreboard and see who's doing well from both teams. We do have a little bit of a run round here. Areefs 15-5 for Team Meow. Pistols not far behind either, 13-7. On the other side of things, it is Beanzy leading the way, getting that kill under the map, you know, at that M-bar area. Skillsy, though, perhaps a little bit of work to do on his part as he's sat right at the bottom there for DVL.
Statix needs a headshot. 2 men down. Is his team's about to be flanked though? He's completely forgotten about Beanzy after aiming at him. That's the round going to DVL as they pull off a very nice push onto the high side to find those eliminations and open up Canals. 7-10 as it stands. DVL a little bit closer now to their opponents. Remember, the scoreline is 1-13. There's a cap on the rounds, isn't it, Alex? And as such, Swarm will have to win. We'll have to win the round with 2 points.
Correct, yeah.
Well, at least they can win, actually, the whole map with just a touchdown or elimination. So definitely something to keep in mind.
Good pick there by Lockside. Verdict back on that sniper. And that's interesting to see as they're changing up who's on that sniper depending on where the flag is located. And Beanzy gets that kill on Rusty once again. Areefs, though, finds the kill on Skillsy. Skillsy dying out once again. And now we're down to a 4v4 situation. But you got to think here, Beanzy trying to go clutch, gets 2. Look at that. third. Doesn't have it quite there. Now the incendiary going to go out. It's actually going to block his own route here. Pistols having to walk through the fire there as he gets a bit of damage on his teammates again. You can see the body check coming in. Verdict now pushing up. Got to be careful of that incendiary. Does back out just in time. And you've got to think, where is this flag at this point? Because there is a member of DVL on that mid bridge. You can see the flag now rotating up, Toby. Just moving through connection. That's a fantastic down. Can they clean it up, though? That's the question. They've got to find their way around. You can see number 3 on the map. That's Chrissy. He's going to be rotating. A good shot there in the back by Lorkside. But you can see mobility, pistols back up. And now the flag is in a bad situation here on the staircase. Not much support here. Verdict trying to go for a big sniper. Does get the kill. And it's now a 2v1 situation. Looking like it's going to be all DVL. It is indeed DVL. Off the back of Beanzy there. Does come through. Another round. 9-10 now, Toby.
It honestly is a back and forth every single round. I think you pointed out a very good observation there. Verdict is getting the snipe dependent on where the flag is, and they really are weighing up the benefits of the first spawn. If the flag is in a position where they feel like they need to use first spawn to get control of it, they just put the best sniper on the weapon. And here we see it again. Verdict rotating it to high side near that flag. Simple pickup for the Swarm side, but Lorkside and Co, they've been very aggressive on the middle bridge looking for that pinch. Not a great position for the Swarm to be in. That's why they're running for the bridge. Verdict looking for that headshot. Not going to come on through. Close. Smokes are thrown. Static's almost finding Verdict down the cover slide, but nonetheless, the Swarm, they do pull out successfully. They are starting to set up now. 4v4 situation. Sniper on both teams. Verdict already looking for that headshot.
That's it, isn't he? He's making such good progress around here, but he has got to be worried now because he's got 2 snipers against him. Verdict's been, not able to poke up as much and try and find these shots with the sniper because he has someone else looking at him, and Static's been that person on the sniper. We now have an M-bar as well on the hands of pistols that he's got to worry about here, but a 4v4 situation here. Obviously, we see Team Meow here on 10 points. They get 2, they'll be in a good situation. Verdict pushing up pretty brave here, but he's got to look out because Statics just comes in and finds the perfect headshot there on Verdict. Going to take out that sniper, and now this might be the play that Team Meow need. There's some more ammo on the ground for him there. Something that we've not spoken about Gridiron is those weapons, they do not disappear, and they also do not respawn. A sniper, it's out of the game. You won't see another sniper respawning on the COG side here. And you see there, match point. Swarm will win the match with 2 points this round. They're going to have to try and play this very, very carefully, but very, very aggressively here. You see they've got the rotation here. Chrissy trying to do his best here to try and get the kill, but can't find anything there. And now a 4v1 situation, Toby. We might have the map in our hands here, as it is only skillsy left. He doesn't have the time. He doesn't have the positioning to go through, and Swarm will win the map with that touchdown. It's a 12-9 game and a good game all around.
A game that was incredibly back and forth and eventful. Areefs with the MVP in terms of stats for that one, Alex. Boy, oh boy, what can you say about that game? It was intense from the get-go, and as we saw, DVL didn't simply run away on the first half. They didn't get a huge advantage like they did in their previous games. It was really Meow who set the pace of things, and they were perhaps the more strategically sound team, more aggressive through the middle bridge. Of course, Pistols kept getting easy control of that, and also Junction and Quick Picks they seem to be getting control of very quickly were Meow. I think obviously a little bit of a slip up perhaps in the spawn setting for DVL with Verdict on that first spawn. In my experience competing on the map personally, the first spawn is never on the snipe. The first spawn is always looking to either push Junction or for that middle bridge control. And so definitely a consideration there.
Yeah, it's something to learn from, right? And going forward, I'm sure they'll make that adjustment. But I think if you're on the side of Meow, you punch your way into that grand final. You've got the Charlie's Angels awaiting you there. And I think that's setting ourselves up for a very, very good grand final, Toby. I don't know what you think on that one, but I know that out of all the teams that we could have seen in that final, these are 2 of the teams that will give us the best game possible. We've got some old faces coming up, obviously, very shortly.
Yep, can't wait to catch up with them. And on that note, guys, we will throw it to a quick break so we can get that grand final started for you.